Sunny Portugal plays host to the world's best surfers as the World Surf League's qualifying series continues to unfold here. One more hour of competition to make up day two here. The EDP Billabong Pro Cascais, featuring Marky February, Luel, Felipe, Griffin, Colapinto and Timothee Bisso will keep us busy for the next 30 minutes. We hope you enjoy it with us. Two more heats to go to wrap up the day. Alongside me, the 89 champion of the sport, Mr. Martin Potter. I'm Gigs Saliers as we start wrapping up the day here in Guangzhou, Portugal.
Yeah, what a day it's been, Gigs. Started off with the women this morning in nice, clean conditions. We saw some great surfing. And finishing off with the men's. While we're at the break, though, Marky February, we see if he can keep the ball rolling. Currently number 5 on the WQS rankings. Can he accommodate Geordie Smith? Can he handle that towards the end of this year? Great surfing from him. Needs to keep the ball rolling. 5.50.
And we waste no time with Griffin Colapinto. Backhand attack here. Nice pivot there. Lots of spray. Tide is moving in here in Portugal. Big tide swings. It is opening up the pockets and bowls on the mid-break section now.
Griffin Colapinto from the USA. Oh, surfing white. Luel Felipe having to give way there. Griffin surfing really well on his backhand. A little bumpy wave though. Super tricky as he finishes off nicely. So Griffin is going to put a substantial score on the board. Get himself right into this heat.
This heat featuring 2 surfers in the top 10 on the qualifying series as we kick off. Lots of paddling. Surfers will split the peak. We'll go with Marky February for now. Tall Cape Townian will just zip it. And he'll dolphin out of there. Other side of the peak. Now watch this young man. Timothee Bisso from Guadalupe. He's got power. He's a former runner-up in the World Junior Championships. Oh, he'll just get stuck there. Young Timothee Bisso. Currently ranked 69th on the self, just behind. And you saw Griffin Colapinto there at 10th. Colapinto's second wave here. First one now has checked in at a 6 from the judging panel. Strong surfing from Griffin. Reading it well here. Flares. Oh. And lands, and as he starts to glide out, he'll just stumble it. A little sign of where Griffin Colapinto wants to take this heat.
Beat him up a little bit, which we love. And we'll see Griffin here. A little bumpy wave to start things off, just keeping that board moving rail to rail. Now he starts to eye up that inside section. Okay, I need to really solidify the score, and almost pulls it off there, just spinning a little too quick.
Let's see now, Luel Felipe. Smooth and silky. As I say that, he'll just ditch. So third wave is a throwaway. Meanwhile, the vibe is good for Marky February as he continues the roll here in Portugal. Nice little lashing there. Varying it up. Nice pace to the wave. February, nice squared up hit.
Let's have a look at this, up and over. Beautiful style. I love the way this kid approaches the waves. It's got some flair as well. Jamming it again in the pocket, and watch this last little turn here. It's a little blitz in the whitewater. They're throwing a lot of spray.
Probably a bunny chow model.
I love the bunny chow model.
I love bunny chows. Colapinto, inside section. Heat leader for now. Goes again to the air, and again falls in the manhole there.
Started nicely with a beautiful fading bottom turn.
Inside right-hander will have Luel Felipe's attention here. That's a nice connected cutback. Now onto the face. Here's that section. Oh, it's catching everybody.
You know, feeling good, happy, have my family with me, so it's always good to be here.
And me, last year when we caught up in Peniche and you were in a pressure situation to qualify, you likened it to being in the middle of the hurricane, eating an ice cream, you know, similar.
So much pressure in myself every time, and it's pretty hard to let it go sometimes because I work so hard every day, and then I want the results to come my way, and it doesn't work that way. You know, you gotta surf and relax, so I'm trying to do that again. So it's always on that situation at the end of the year. That's the worst situation it can be, and every year I've been on that, so I don't want to be there. Every year I start like I don't want to be like that, and then I ended up
Let's have a look how he dismantles this one and puts it back together.
Yeah, well, started off well, a 6.0 on his opening wave, and that was a left-hander, so deciding to go back to those lefts. It simplifies things. A lot of guys prefer the backhand because they can focus on those big, huge backside snaps. You can tell he enjoyed that wave. On the front side, kind of a little bit more dig into your bag of tricks and sometimes picking the wrong maneuver. But have a look at this turn on the end of this wave here. This is, it was. I thought he was going to get evaporated right there, but managing to pull that one off. So
went bananas on that backhand. Now, Timothee Bisso, your Guadalupean surfer, will get to work. I've seen him as a wild card at Bells. Upside down.
Oh, almost.
Bisso goes down. Mentioned that southern part of California.
Luel Felipe on his front side. And this is that maneuver we're talking about. It was sort of a snap mid-face turn. Kind of try to get the 2-for-1 combo, and some nervous moments right there, because that can come out really badly. I mean, that can turn out with a broken board. It can turn out to be quite a bad injury, but
almost lost some speed there through that
yeah,
drive.
Nervous moments right there, but that.
Meanwhile, during the break, Luel Felipe looking to build numbers.
Yeah, trying to get himself back into the mix here. Gigs, some great surfing from Luel, bringing this one all the way through the inside and finishing strong with a couple of beautiful turns. That one felt good, and a 6.27 follows. So chipping away, Gigs chipping away, still looking for a score though at a 6.24 to get himself back into this heat.
Griffin will go back to the left-hander again. It worked for him previously. Nice combo there as he goes vertical. New pocket, he'll just zip into it. Keeps the pace moving. Tide is coming in here in Europe, so it starts to offer little bowls like this. And he'll just save the nose there. Little poke of it, but he'll recover. Down in 4th place. He's a runner-up a season back. And here he goes. Oh, Guadalupean will just slip there. 9 minutes to go though. Everyone's still in with a healthy shout here. Heat. And have a look here at Marky February. Down to 5 minutes to go. We're following the live action here. M-Feb looking to drop a 5.5 out of his scoreline. Little whitewater zip there.
Ooh.
Comes unstuck at the end. And nice little encounter here as all surfers get active. Luel Felipe with another dump section. He's going to hold on to it as well. So
that will be his best score. Here goes Timothee Bisso on his backhand, Gigs.
Oh, he's having one of those heat spots. It does happen to every surfer at some stage. It's busy happening to Timothee Bisso here. But it throws everything at everybody in the line. It looks like M-Feb might get a little right-hander here to close it down. He's going to look for it. He's going to find it. Whitewater climb now as we count down. Here the beach announcer, Marky February, unless there's something going on behind him, is going to find the advancing slot here behind Griffin Colapinto. Yep, there it is, an official result for heat number 23 now in. Colapinto and February advance to the next round here in Portugal.